What is going on, everybody? In today's video we're going to be doing another monthly haul. For what month is it? That calendar's at a date for July. Yeah, man, gonna try and keep this a little bit quicker. They're doing some construction outside, so I'm trying to get this filmed while they're not making too much noise. I heard some a few minutes ago, but hopefully there's like some rain clouds or some shit coming, so yeah. It's also pretty fucking hot, and I have to turn off my AC and the fan above me so it doesn't pick up on the audio to try and get it a little bit better. Not perfect, as you can tell, but a little bit better. So, it's pretty fucking hot here, so I'm gonna make this quick. But, yeah. First one is the new release of the Superfan Extended episodes of The Office. This was about $70 or so, and the runtime for these Superfan episodes is 101 and a half hours. So, that's pretty fucking good. I mean, that's like less than $1 an hour. Not that you might want to watch the second half of the series. I think it falls off like the season before Michael leaves the show, honestly. That's my opinion at least, but already been starting this. One of the seasons, what is it, 1 through 3 is over there by the Panasonic player, so yeah, I've been watching that with my wife, so it's been pretty cool. Oh shit, I forgot. Was it like the third time this of the show? Because I'm pretty sure last month we had a book too, movie related. So we went to Half Price Books for me and my wife's anniversary. Had to pick up the Martin Scorsese retrospective book. It's really cool. So pretty much it's a huge book, and it just kind of goes through his movies one by one. I'm pretty sure it includes most of the feature-length movies, if not all of them, all the way up to The Irishman. Because I was definitely like, oh, how far does this go up before I go ahead and get this? My wife actually ended up getting it for me, so shout out to her. But yeah, it goes up to Irishman, so I was happy about that. Ooh, okay. I think I just saw some of the stuff about his shorts towards the end, so that's exciting too. I didn't think that was going to be in there. So, obviously very excited about that. Martin Scorsese, my favorite director. I saw that and I was like, oh fuck, what is this? And then had to get it. Sorry. And in that same trip, a movie I used to have on VHS, I didn't know they actually made on DVD. Some of you may recall this if you grew up in the 2000s. Dragons, Fire, and Ice. Apparently this has a fucking sequel, which I did not know. 70 minutes, that's why I watched it so quickly all the time. It always felt like it was such a rushed movie when I was a kid. I was like, oh, it's over already. It's only a fucking hour and 10 minutes, so yeah. 2004, wow. A year after I was born. Which might depress somebody watching this, so yeah. And the slipcover, I wasn't expecting that. You know, I'm not like a huge must-have slipcover guy. Some people fucking will buy a slipcover at outrageous prices just so they can have it to like complete the movie or whatever. I got them, or I don't really. I don't care that much. If it's cheaper without it, I'll get it for cheaper. And what's this? This is a movie my wife got me for our anniversary. The disc is loose. Bought this new off Amazon, and of course the fucking case is broken. So, typical Amazon. The Snurks. Who is this? From the writers of A Bug's Life and Hercules. I can only assume the Disney movies because this has fucking Patrick Stewart and Emily Watson. What the fuck? Yeah, we gotta watch this still. Alright, hopefully that sounds better. I don't know if it will or not. Sorry. Trying my best. Don't feel the best. I just fucking woke up like 30 minutes ago, so doing my best with what I can. I wanted to get this out because I was like, I might have something come in the mail tomorrow, but it also might be here on the 1st, so I was kind of like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and record this today, get this out today, because I've been meaning to record videos for the last 4 games I've played, and I just beat the game, and I was like, cool, I'll go record for that tomorrow, and then something came up, and I was like, well, I'm going to play something else then. And now I'm like 4 games behind, so yeah. Yeah, anyways, next movie. My wife got this for me as a present for our anniversary. Inception 4K. Of course, Odyssey came out. Still sealed. I wonder if this has a code. It's expired. It's WB, so it doesn't matter. It was like a week ago, so that's why that's still sealed. Of course, we saw the Odyssey. Loved it. That we may see some other Nolan movies coming in next month's video. I've never necessarily been the biggest Nolan fan. I mean, he's very consistent with the 8 to 9 out of 10 range area for me. including this. I haven't seen this since about early high school, probably freshman year, so I don't want to get my judgment off of that movie too much now that, let's just say I wasn't as much into movies back then, so it probably isn't a fair to say. I mean, I still like the movie, but I can't necessarily say what I liked or how I liked, who was good in it, you know, I gotta revisit it, so yeah, absolutely. And then next, save that pile for the end, I think. Woo had a sale. If you follow Wario64 on Twitter, you saw the UK version of this game. $19 for Mario and Luigi. First party Nintendo game for $19. Absolutely snag that. I'm very excited to play this. I don't have the largest Switch collection. I don't think my camera's panning all the way up to the top of this fucking mountain. So my Switch games are all the way up there. Which, good news, by the way. You know, I'm sure a lot of us know that you're not really supposed to stack the disc like this. It's not necessarily great for them. It's not the end of the world like some versions will have you think, but I do have a second shelf that coming to my way soon. My uncle's getting rid of it, so he's clearing off his movies and selling them off. I bought a huge chunk of them that we're going to see here soon, and he he asked if I wanted to buy the shelf. I was like, absolutely, so I can get a decent amount of these just on a shelf instead of stacked like that. Most of these are just stacks of movies. There's only about 3 stacks, 2 back here and 1 up here of TV shows. So I'm hoping to at least get all the movies on there. It's not too huge, maybe a little bit smaller than this, but goes all the way through instead of like borders that mine does. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah. That was a huge tangent, just to say $19 for this off Woot. I'd recommend go checking it out if it's still available. But yeah, that was a great steal. I mean, follow Wario if you want to get some shit like that, or don't, so I can see them first and keep them in stock. Because for whatever reason, when I tried to buy this, Whoop kept saying, when I hit the login link, this link doesn't exist. And I was like, what the fuck? I want to buy this game before it goes back up, because I'm not going to buy it at $40 anytime soon. I will get it at $19. But luckily, I guess not enough people care about Mario. I think this is an RPG, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure about this one specifically, but I know the Mario and Luigi series typically is. I guess not enough people cared about it, but whatever. I mean, $19, absolutely excited about that purchase. I gotta clear my throat again. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. Sorry, 1 second. So I probably should have stacked these in like in the movies I bought just for my uncle, because they're all Disney movies that I bought from him. So I'm gonna get those. Just kind of do like a lightning round of these because they're all DVDs and most of the same series. These came out to about $4 per case, so everything that's in the case about $4 each. Some you might be able to find cheaper elsewhere. Some you would definitely not. So, from what I paid him for all this stuff, I divided it between all the things I bought, and it came out to about $4.40, $4.50 discs, or not a disc, but a case. So yeah. First up, watched this with my wife the other day. I fell asleep, so I got to rewatch it. But the Kermit Swamp Years. I hear the fucking construction. They finally took a break from all the fucking noise. It drives me fucking crazy. They've been doing this shit all week. I've been sitting in my chair just playing RoboCop, like looking awkwardly over there, but having a lot of fun with it. Video should be on the way. I'm only on like the 2nd or 3rd level now, so it'll be a little bit off, but yeah, back to what we were talking about, Kermit's Swamp Years. This is like a prequel to how Kermit kind of became, is he the head of the Muppets? I guess he's kind of like the boss of the Muppets, isn't he? Yeah, so it's kind of like his backstory. I watched a decent amount of it and then kind of fell asleep. Next up, let's just do all 3 of them. Because I think there's only 3 of the 5 seasons on DVD, but the Muppet Show on DVD, yeah, all 3 seasons that are available. I looked on eBay and I found someone who made like some custom copies of season 4 and 5 that maybe I'll get, but I don't know yet. It's not like the highest of priorities for me. Yep. And then we're just gonna go 2 at a time for these. I think you'll see the pattern as to why here in a second. But Muppets on Blu-ray and the original Muppets on DVD. Yeah, I haven't seen most of the Muppets movies. As you know, last week we got Muppets Take Manhattan on 4K. So he was selling all this, and I put them all to the side and bought them off. Muppets Christmas Letters to Santa, so I'll obviously be watching that during Christmas time. Muppets Wizard of Oz, which is a little bit pricier of one for some reason. I guess that maybe isn't as common, which is weird because I saw it at Half Price Books actually the other day. They had a copy, maybe not two, but they definitely had at least a copy, so it's not terribly hard to find. It's just a little bit pricier than the rest, at least on eBay for some reason. Next up, Muppets Christmas Carol. Me and my wife watched this last year. Yeah, pretty good. Not my favorite, but it's good. Then this movie's coming back to theaters. Muppets Treasure Island. That's coming back to theaters here soon, so I'm kind of low-key debating on if I want to go or not. Ooh, they have widescreen and full screen. Is that for all of these? Oh wow, this is an extended version. Yeah, a lot of these Muppets DVDs, they're extended too for whatever reason. Super random. This is also a Blockbuster case for Muppets Christmas Carol, so I think that's really cool too. Still going on these Muppets. That's why I'm going quick on these, because it's just all Muppets. I don't have anything new to say about every fucking Muppet movie. It's a very merry Muppet Christmas movie. Haven't seen this one. Another green case. Interesting. I remember the VeggieTales DVDs. They used to have the fucking green case too. So random. I don't know why we were pretty adamant on the green cases back then. And then Great Muppet Caper. Pretty excited for that. I think that's the one I'm gonna like the most out of all the normal movies, at least. Then last one, because I didn't get Muppets Most Wanted, and they had it at Half Price Books, and it was $7, and I should have just fucking got it. But I was like, I'm sure I can find it for cheaper. For $2 cheaper, it's not that big of a deal. I should have just fucking got it. But whatever. I think that's the only one I'm missing. But Muppets from Space, because we have Muppets Take Manhattan. Gonzo looks funny as fuck. What is that? The Magic is Back. This must be the sequel. This second movie they did. Caught it. Broke it. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay. Then I bought a couple more things from him on DVD at least. Here Comes Peter Cottontail. I like to get all these holiday special stuff on DVD. I think that's always really cool. And then I'm pretty sure I paid exactly what he paid, so $3 is pretty much what I got from Goodwill. And then Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie extended edition. Yeah, I used to really like Wizards of Waverly Place. Kind of wish they do like a full series release, but Disney just fucking hates the idea of money, I guess. Buy Disney Plus. Fuck it. But yeah, as far as DVDs, those are the DVDs I bought from him. Mostly just Muppet shit. And then I bought some Blu-rays from him, including Little Mermaid 2 and Little Mermaid 3, Ariel's Beginning. Now, I have Little Mermaid 2 on DVD. I don't know if I've seen Ariel's Beginning, though. I think that's the third one, but I've definitely seen the second one at least. And then I have volumes 1 and 2 of these. I didn't have volume 3 of the Pixar short films. He had the first two on Blu-ray, and I just have them on DVD. Not sure how common those Blu-rays are for volumes 1 and 2 of those, but I was like, I'm about to spend a lot of money, so I'm not going to upgrade volumes 1 and 2 to Blu-ray. Especially since those older things like that, I kind of like to have them lower quality. It just kind of reminds me of growing up with the VHS tapes, so yeah. And then next up I got Celebrating Mickey. I love getting the shorts. Those are pretty fun to watch. Just randomly one night when I can't find something I want to watch because it'll take too long to watch something, but I want to watch something, you know? So, yeah, or if I'm like tired that night or something like that, those are just fun to put on. So, got that. And then Cars 2, I had Cars 3 on Steelbook already, didn't have Cars 2 or 1, so he had that, so I picked that up. And then next, I've been wanting to watch this with my wife for a while. It was actually her idea. I remember this getting heavily promoted when I was a kid. Frankenweenie. I've seen the live action 70s, let's say, I don't fucking know, 70s live action thing that Disney did. I watched that a few Halloweens ago. I thought it'd be cool, and it was only like 14 minutes, so that's only my frame of reference, really. I think I'll like that a little bit more. Next up, Ichabod. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I don't know much about this other than I wanted to watch it, so yeah, I mean, we have it digitally, but that one has always kind of stood out to me as like kind of a cool one, but I don't think I've ever gotten to. And then Disney Blu-ray, I got Beauty and the Beast 2, the Christmas one. They used to have this on VHS, so curious how that's gonna look on Blu-ray. This came with a digital code. God, that must be fucking rare, because who the fuck's ever sold that code? The next up is an anime classics I bought off of them. I don't know how to say that first word, I'm sorry. High School Host Club. My wife, she likes this. Apparently, it's the only anime she's ever seen, and she's wanted to watch it with me. And we were going to watch it on Netflix, but he had it, and I was like, I like anime, but I don't love anime. And the problem with that is I keep buying anime because I'm like, oh, I'll watch that eventually, and then so rarely do I watch any anime, really. I mean, they're always here, so it's not like it's going anywhere, but I watch it pretty rarely. What the fuck was that? You know, I kind of stick to the movies more than the series, but that's just me at least. And then it's all 4K from here, baby. That's supposed to be like an all uphill joke. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, these are the Disney. The fucking footage came out blurry. I fucking got it done, sat down to edit it, and the fucking footage was blurry. So I'm going to be talking about these 4Ks again. It might not be as insightful, or maybe more insightful, because they started making noise halfway through the fucking video anyway, so maybe this worked out for the best. Yeah, we're going to talk about the 4Ks. First off, the Disney ones that I bought off my uncle, as we've been kind of in the theme of this video. But first one, Cars 4K. Very excited to see how this looks on the Panasonic. Something that I was bringing up is I can't tell. It has HDR, but I can't tell if it supports the Dolby Vision. It has Dolby Audio, but I don't know. Some idiot's probably telling. Oh! Dolby Atmos. There we go. Cool. All right. Well, that solved all the problems I was concerned about. I was like, oh, if these don't have Dolby, I'm going to be pissed. But not pissed. That's. Bro, you see what I'm fucking dealing with? I just want to be able to live in my fucking house without it being a construction zone. I don't understand. It's a fucking. And I'm not mad at them. I'm just mad at my fucking building. Why is this? It's every couple of fucking weeks with this. Anyways, Tangled on 4K. I got that for my wife. That's one of her favorite movies, so she was pretty excited about that. I surprised her with it. Next up, I haven't seen this movie since the VHS, A Bug's Life, so I'm very excited to see how that looks on 4K. Sorry if the audio isn't as good. My air's on now. I'm not going to turn off. It's a whole process to turn my air off and back on, so I'm not going to do that for just 7 movies or whatever. We're going to get through it relatively quick. Sorry to the 2 viewers out there who may see this, may not. Next up, The Little Mermaid, 4K, so got 2 and 3 from him. And then I was like, I might as well get the first one on 4K, you know. Wasn't a huge fan of this movie the last time I watched it, but, you know, my wife likes to watch Disney movies, and then she has a very little sister, so she comes over sometimes, and we watch kids' movies, and so she might like this one. Well, I might show her A Bug's Life next time she comes over. Well, I'm curious if she'll like that one. Oh, a movie that not many people liked at all is Free Guy. You know, it was like $4.50, bro. I was like, I guess I gotta rewatch it again, anyways, if I want to put a review out. So I was like, I guess. And then you know, it's kind of, is this a Disney movie? I guess so. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's a Fox movie. Okay, but this is right after Disney bought them. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that movie kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I haven't seen this one at all, actually. This is kind of like the first movie that I was kind of like out of Disney on. So I didn't go see this in the theaters with my grandma. Her face looks really fucking weird on the cover. Brave, I haven't seen this one at all, so I'm decently interested in it. I mean, it's a Disney. I've seen a lot of the Disney Pixar movies, so this is kind of the one that I've kind of missed. I know I saw Wreck-It Ralph the year after because I was really into video games. So, I mean, still am, obviously, but Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph was like the year after that, so I think I just kind of missed that one for whatever reason. I think it was, I think I was kind of like put off. I was like, oh, the mom turns into a bear, and they're Scottish. I was like, I'm okay, I think. I don't know. That was like 2011, so I don't remember what I was thinking when I was 8. I was like, I probably just wasn't interested in it. This one was really good. I don't remember a few years ago, the 3 Pixar movies that came out during COVID. In 2023, they did a limited theatrical run for all 3 of them, and I saw 2 out of the 3 of those. I already have Soul. This is one that I didn't see. Me and my wife, we saw Soul and the other one that I'm going to show next, but this is one we just watched recently and I really enjoyed, Turning Red. It was really fun. A lot funnier than I thought it would have been for a kid's movie, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. That was a good one. And then I also really enjoyed this one. We went to go see it in theaters. Oh, that's a fun little detail. Okay, I didn't even see that he's like half, whatever that is. Mermaid? I don't know what that is. He's like a sea creature or something. Luca. Really enjoyed this movie. I like that one. We saw it in theaters along with Soul. So, yeah. All 3 of those pretty good. Unfortunate ones to come out during COVID because since then they haven't been that good. Next up is probably the most overrated movie of the year, at least tied with Project Hail Mary, but I mean, at least I'm not into like space, so I can understand people liking that more than me. This one was just a good movie that got way overrated, and people say, oh, one of the best movies ever. And I think that's kind of the problem with really good movies releasing now. Like, in my opinion, this is, yeah, I think it is an 8 out of 10. One of the greatest movies ever is kind of crazy. Obsession. My wife, she loved this movie. I was kind of okay. I was like, yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. I probably would have got this on sale, but she really loved it, so I pre-ordered it for her. I don't know, quite know if this is one of her favorite movies of all time. Could be. I don't know. A DVD got mixed in here. Some Looney Tunes. I got this at a Goodwill, $3. So, like I said about the shorts earlier, they're fun to put on sometimes. 15 award-winning shorts in here. I have another Looney Tunes DVD over there that I'm kind of still watching. I think I only watched like 3 or 4, just because I wanted to put something on before bed, but I couldn't watch anything like too crazily long, so I just put those on for fun sometimes. We'll save that for last. Next up, a movie I like so much, especially more than Obsession, so much so that I made a video on going into pretty good detail about it. A24's The Drama, which is like my 5th one of these A24 since they kind of went off and have done their own thing. I, of course, have some of their movies before when they were just kind of in the standard Blu-ray cases or whatever. So, yeah, it's always nice when there's a good A24 movie that I actually like enough to buy, because I really do appreciate the effort they put into these releases. So much so that I didn't even really love last year's movie Friendship, but I still got it because it was on sale for a decent price. I really like the effort they go into for their releases. I mean, I still liked Friendship, don't get me wrong. It wasn't one of my favorites. It was good, though. And then last, From the Go, from Criterion. Some of the goes to do it. It's kind of between them and Arrow for me, honestly, but they're both killing it. Criterion, of course, keeps getting this director, though. As we saw from the book earlier, it's way up there now, because I thought I was done filming, so I was putting everything to the side, but Martin Scorsese's Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Criterion released. Picked this up because the 50% off sale was going during the pre-orders for this, and I was like, well, that's as cheap as it's going to go, and that's a new Martin Scorsese on 4K, so I got to get it. So, yeah, another one for the collection. We're making decent progress. I mean, I've gotten all the 4Ks that are out there except for Taxi Driver, but, I mean, it's not one of my favorite Scorsese movies anyways, and I have the Blu-ray for it, and I have it 4K digitally, which, I mean, isn't the same, but, I mean, I got the Blu-ray Steelbook, and I don't even love the movie. I'm not going to spend $100 just to upgrade to a 4K Steelbook, which is why you don't put out a 4K exclusively in Steelbook form, Disney, you fucking idiots. I'm not saying that they put out the Taxi Driver 4K, because I don't think they did. I think that's Warner Brothers. But they do that for a lot of their Pixar movies now, and I think it's absolute bullshit. Luckily, I don't care much about the new Disney movies to care about pre-ordering them and getting the 4K. Maybe Toy Story, but I'm sure that'll have its own standalone release because They would be idiots not to. But that's it from me. If you guys want, follow me on Letterboxd, Dropkicked, and Serialized. Especially on Letterboxd. I've been watching a lot of good stuff lately. But yeah, man, that's about it from me. Have a good rest of your day, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully a video comes out soon. Like I said, I'm behind on 4 games that I've already played. And once you get to that point, it's like, well, shit, I don't really remember everything. Should I, like, go back and look up and write a script and then kind of just go by level? I kind of like writing the script in real time as I'm playing, like, oh, well, this happened during this level, and that'll be my talking point about the premise of the level. I won't remember everything in the level, of course, but I don't really care that much. I just kind of, it's if I had fun or not. It isn't some deep analysis, it's supposed to be fun. Not everything has to. My dog's having a nightmare. I better wrap up this point and go make sure he's okay. He's having a nightmare over there. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.